Good evening. Now, it's Sunday, so gonna do my thing here. Um, like the rest of the country, I guess our cases are going up. We have 410 this week, which really does not make me happy. We jumped about 200 cases, and nobody's really telling us how they're spreading. I think people are having small gatherings, and they're not telling you, so I'm not too thrilled with this. 410, I don't think we even had that back when we started this in March. So it really makes me nervous. I think New York is going to turn into what everything else is going on. So, not good. Book news. I'm still working on my 2 stories. So my werewolf one and my lit RPG. If I figured things out, they should be done early December. Couple days, I think about a week and a half, 2 weeks, I will have my the 2 books that I gave to the editor back. So it'd be Thessalia Games book 2 and Bastard's Daughter second book. I'll probably send her number 3 for both of those for my December, and then those will be almost done. I'll have almost all of them edited by the end of the year or early next year, so that'd be cool. I know I've been kind of promising to talk about marketing because it's something we all, a lot of people struggle with. And after 3 years, I kind of learned some things. So I guess the rest of this video will be talking about it because I'm really not doing much gaming. I've been doing a lot of reading. So I guess the rest of this is going to be talking about marketing this time, finally. The first thing I did when I started was, obviously get your Amazon author page. You got to claim that thing so you can put your books up. And I did the same thing for Goodreads. You can get an author flag. And then I signed up for BookBub, so you can put your books up on that as well. Those are the 3 major ones that I would start off with. If you don't, and of course, have your web page. And a web page is always good to have because you can, put your books up and put blurbs up, and you can talk about what you're doing. I update my webpage, once a week. And then when I have a book up, I put that information up. Moving on from those 3 things, or 3 or 4 things, I was late to start a mailing list, and I still struggle with this mailing list thing. I don't really enjoy writing it, but I try to put it out once a month. I know a lot of people, say to do the mailing list, but to me, it's too much work. I don't really enjoy it. I know there's a couple people on mine, but hopefully, maybe as the years progress, I'll grow a bigger one. But to me, I don't really enjoy that mailing list. I would pick at least, one social media. Most people either use Facebook or Twitter. I tend to use all of them. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and I guess that's all of them. Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter. Yeah. Each one has their perks and and their cons. For Facebook, I keep it because it's a business decision. I use it for ads, so I will get into that in a minute. Twitter is okay, but it's more for social. I don't think I get much interaction with Twitter. I know there are some people that probably do buy my books, but I don't know how many, and I don't really ask. So Instagram works pretty good for me. I enjoy doing Instagram. You can do a lot of. I tend to put my cooking pictures up, my pet on the weekend because there's Catterday. I do some video gaming stuff, and I will also post like snippets and what have you about what I'm doing for my writing. And I also do like a daily to-do list, and this is what I did in the morning, and this is what I did actually by the day's over. So I do actually enjoy Instagram. That's kind of my thing. I enjoy it actually more than anything. Like I said, for Facebook, I mentioned I use the ads. I have $1 a day ad that goes to my webpage because I don't have that much money right now. And I also put some links up to my books on Amazon. just to keep them active. But I don't usually do more than like $1 per day for ads on Facebook. I know there's a lot of other people who do a lot more than those, but they have a lot more books and they have a lot more income than I do. So next year I'll probably do a lot more advertising when these other books are all paid for and I don't have to worry about editing, because the cost of editing is expensive. So, but it needed to be done, so that's cool. I have used Amazon ads in the past. Right now I turned most of them off, but I think I'm going to put some up for Crimson Rose. I actually might do that after I do this video and see what happens, to see if I can get some sales for those. Amazon ads are okay, but they can get kind of expensive. And there's a lot of learning curve with those, more than you do with, like, for Facebook. I know you can also do ads for BookBub. I think I have 2 of them, but I'm probably going to turn those off because they don't really do much. But those are the 3 the major ones that I use for paid. And then I also have, there's a newsletter that I put my books into every month. She puts the newsletter out every week, but I don't publish every week. So every time I have a new release, I put it in the newsletter. I should be probably doing some more for newsletter swaps, but I don't really know who to talk to about that. And considering the genre that I usually write in, I know there are other newsletters, but I guess I don't feel comfortable asking for to do swaps. And like I said, right now I want to get those other books edited. So, I guess that's it for what I've been able to do for marketing at this point. You know, a lot of it's paid, and so if you don't have the money, or you struggle with money like I do, a lot of those won't work for you. But I guess my number one thing to say for advertising is write another story, because you know, the more stories you have, the better chance you have to try different things on how to get somebody to notice them. I know it took me quite a while to get my stories up to where I actually, like, you know, get hopefully reads and or a sale every day. But even there's days where I don't, even with all the marketing that I do. I actually spend probably more half of my time doing marketing than I do writing. But yeah, you know, that's part of being an indie author, I guess, is trying to get people to notice you. So I guess those are my tips for now. You know, if anybody wants to ask me questions about what I do for what I've learned in the 3 years, I'm always willing to discuss it. I have a couple times on Twitter when somebody's asked about marketing, and that's probably where I got these ideas from. So this video kind of turned out a little longer than I expected, so I guess I'll wrap it up for now. But, you know, again, with the offer, if anybody ever wants to talk to me, I'm willing to discuss my ideas and what I've tried. So, all right, I will see you next week. I'll probably have maybe an update on where my new books are coming out and where I'm going with the 2 that I have, because I have about 17 to 20 days left of writing to finish them, and I really only work on them 2 days a week, but I might change that just to get them done, and then they'll be all done for next year, and I can work on books for the later in the year. I'm actually ahead for 2 months, so that's kind of nice. So, yay. All right, I'll see you next week. Oh, and, you know, remember to do the subscribe thing, because, you know how to do that. So, cool. See ya.